014 bersama-sama saya Nukman Helmi F2003, Helmi F2006, Hafizi F2024. Kami dari kumpulan 5 akan membentangkan tajuk Reinforced Concrete.
My name Muhammad Alif bin Jaili, matric number 17DKA20F2014. Today I would like to discuss about what is reinforced concrete. Reinforced concrete is a concrete suggests in which steel in amber suggests a meaning that the two materials are together in resisting reinforced. The reinforced steel bar means support the tensile shear and sometimes the comprehensive stress in a concrete structure. So next we are discuss about why reinforced concrete so important. Reinforced concrete so important because plain concrete does not easily to withstand tension and shear stress cause of wide equivocal vibration and other reinforced, and this is the force are suitable in most structural application. In reinforced concrete, the tensile strain of steel and comprehensive strength of concrete work together to allow the member to sustain the stress over considerable span.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Helmi bin Ghazali. My matrix number is F2006, and today I want to present about type of steel reinforced. Hot roll deformed bars. The specific characteristic strength is 460 Newton per millimeter square for bars up to and including 16 millimeter in diameters, and 400 to 25 Newton per millimeter square for largest bar. Second, plain mill steel bar. These have a minimum yield point stress of 250 Newton per millimeter square, upon which stress the permissible working stress depends. Because of the plain surface, the bond with the concrete is not as high as for deformed bars. Mill steel bars are easily bent and are weldable work bars. These are usually mill steel bars, the yield point of which has been eliminated by cool working, generally twisting under controlled condition. A common form of such bar is twist square bars, the smaller size of which are truly square, while bars of intermediate and larger size have chamfered corner. Fourth, fabric reinforcement. This reinforcement is generally steel wire mesh. The wire complying with fabric reinforcing mesh consists of a grid of steel wires welded together automatically at the crossing of the wires. The position and distribution of reinforcement bar. Distribution bars placed on top of the main bar. Second, main reinforcement bars are used to transfer the bending moment developed at the bottom of the slab. Third, reinforcement detailing of a slab is done based on its support condition. Fourth, slab may be supported on wall or beam or column. Fifth, distribution bars are used to hold the slab on either way and to resist the crack and shear stress developed at the top.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Hafizi Muhammad Zaman. My matric number is F2024, and today I'm going to share about the position and distribution of reinforcement bar in staircase. A staircase connects two subsequent floors, therefore it cannot be monolithically cast with them, since the formwork and the reinforcement implementation as well as the concreting are done firstly at the subjection floor and after a few days at the superjection floor. However, in order to achieve connection with the subjection floor, there must be properly placed starter bar. Starter bar must be positioned and the superposition floor for the staircase of the next level. Okay, next is column. Column are vertical compression member of the structural frame. In turn are to support the load carrying beam. Reinforcement are provided in order to reduce the size of the column. The main reinforcement in column is longitudinal, parallel to the direction of the load, and consists of the bars arranged in a square, rectangular or circular shape. Okay, finally, I'm gonna share about the position and distribution of reinforcement bar in beam. When a support beam is loaded, either centrally or uniform, it stands to sag or deflect, and this causes the top of the beam to compress and the bottom of the beam to stretch. Reinforcement is placed in the bottom of the beam to resist the tensile stress, and the compressive reinforcement will not normally be required. From the video, we can see the tensile part of the beam was so stressed when the load compressed the beam. We can see the crack was start from the tensile part of the beam, but it's not easily broke the beam because of the reinforcement bar at the bottom of the beam. We can conclude here that the reinforcement bar at the bottom of the beam was so important to increase the strength of the beam.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Hilmi bin Zuhadi. My matrix number is F2003. Today I'm gonna share about the cutting and bending method of reinforcement bar. Cutting. Straight bars are cut normally by shearing, which may slightly distort to the end of the bar. Its smooth, square ends are required. Friction cutting or sewing is preferred. Where fabric is to be supplied in sheets less than 6 meter long, the reinforcement supplier uses a full width guillotine. On site, the fabric is cut and trimmed with bolt cutter or CS tie line equipment or angle grinder. Next is bending method. Reinforcement may be need to be bent during fabrication to accommodate it within the shape of concrete member, to provide the reinforcement in areas of tension or to provide encourage. Bending is usually carried out whilst the reinforcement is cold at normal temperature. When the reinforcement is cold form, it loses a certain amount of its ductility. It becomes more brittle.